then there is an actual another bit to this where... There he is.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. What is it that you need?
Just be honest about it. I need your help. I need to trap a dragon in your place.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
You heard right. You know I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting the dragons as best we can.
You must help me. We need to convince
What
my
you're at?
father to do
You
more
want
for the
me
water.
to let a dragon into the heart of my city? With the threat of war on my doorstep?
That's about right. It's the only way to stop the dragon attacks.
There must be another way. The risk is too great.
The threat is worse than you know. Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
I'm Dragonborn. It's my destiny to stop him.
I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeard summon you. That's good enough for me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
Well, it's the only way to find Alduin before it's too late.
I want to help you, Dragonborn, and I will, but I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry. Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon-trapping scheme, but getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Leave that to me.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war in the bargain.
So that is our next
Now,
quest,
if you
folks.
don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Not only are we a dragon slayer, general hero, master of the Dark Brotherhood, and master of the companions, we're also a diplomat. Next video, folks, it's negotiating time. Welcome back, folks. So we've got quite a big quest here. Season unending. Talk to Anger. I also have a new favourite YouTube subscription, which is Max Mofo. Very, very funny prank calls. I just watched about 20 of them in a row, and I was absolutely rolling over on the floor laughing. Absolutely fantastically funny. Okay, back up to High Hrothgar. Any time today, game. Thank you. Sorry, I've just realised my microphone's doing that weird noise when it kind of goes. Whoa, I do a brilliant Donald Duck impression. I never knew I could do that, folks. Oh, I can't do it again now. Oh, why does it tell me to go inside? Oh, he's already inside. Fair enough. Hey, you.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
We did.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk.
Damn straight.
Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us.
I'm sure they do, dude.
Sky, guard you.
Okay then. Let's see if we can't stop a war. That'll be interesting to see what happens with the actual Civil War mod running, because it's actually got separate battlegrounds. That'll be interesting. Alright, let's go speak to... what's his name? Grollo. No. Grollo? Where the hell did Grollo come from? What's his name again? Ulfric, that's it. Totally went from my head then, I couldn't think of his name. Grollo. Where the fuck did Grollo come from?
Every night, I walk around a Grey Quarter and let them Greyskins know what I think of them.
Well, you sound lovely. You racist son of a jackal. If only I could kill him without anyone noticing me.
Poor old woman.
You trying to hide? Because I can see you plain as day.
Well, I am actually, yes, but I'm not a threat to you.
Speak.
I'm a threat to this dude.
Someone do something.
Ah! He's invincible!
We ought to dig a big hole.
Lame. If I want to backstab somebody who's racist, I should be allowed to, damn it.
You know about Talos? He founded the Empire.
Yeah, I'm not a big follower of the gods, to be quite honest. Palace of the Kings?
Hey, you're the one who killed Elaine de Font up in Ralbathar. Oh yeah, word about that got around. Man was a piece of bandit trash, is what I hear.
People pretty much love me, then. Now, you might remember this dude. Ulfric.
Ulfric won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true...
You may remember Ulfric from the actual start of the game.
We've intercepted couriers.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you?
You might remember me.
Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen.
I was indeed.
Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
I helped Ralph escape. He said he'd vouch for me.
Raylof's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man. But he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks. And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
Only a fool deals in only a Sith deals in absolutes.
How long?
Speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents.
I have a message for you from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
They want to negotiate a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Politics be damned, Alduin has returned.
Alduin? The world eater of song and legend? If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it?
It does.
Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs. You think I need to send both
Very
a
cool.
stronger message?
If by message you mean shouting...
Ah, they're talking about not Window. They're talking about Whiterun there. Okay, so Tullius, I would assume, is in Solitude. Yes, he's in Solitude. I would guess he's actually in the Blue Palace somewhere. I'd guess. Oh, I guess wrong. Where's it? Am I going blind there? Oh, it's the. I tell you, I'm blind sometimes. Okay, he's very nearby here.
By the gods, the Emperor has been murdered on his own ship.
Ah, he's in there. Castle Dower. Hey up, dude.
You can sell off that junk at bits and pieces.
I remember you. You were at Helgen. Speak to Legate Ricka. I suspect we could use someone like you.
That's not why I'm here.
I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you change your mind, speak with the Legate.
Actually, I have a message from the Gaybeards? A message from the I bear a message from the Gaybeards. Oh god.
The Greybeards? What do those old hermits want with me?
They're convening a peace council at High Hrothgar.
Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons.
The dragons are a bigger problem now than the Stormcloaks right now.
I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as much as we are from these dragon attacks.
Ulrich has already agreed to attend.
Has he? I suppose he doesn't want to miss a chance to bluster about the Emperor's crimes. He's probably hoping I'll refuse so he can blame the Empire for being unreasonable. I think I'll have to disappoint him yet again.
You'll come to the Peace Council?
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
So there we go.
telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to...
So now, we're not only a hero, a werewolf, a companion, a Dark Brotherhood member, we are also now a diplomat, it appears.
The Greybeards have called a peace council at High Hrothgar, and can you believe it? Both Ulfric Stormlord and General Tullius have agreed to go.
Now they're going now by the looks of it. Okay, up to High Hrothgar. They're not going to agree to a truce, no way. Although hopefully if we do get to kind of choose a side in the truce, because usually at this point you're actually choosing your side, you're either with the Empire or you're with the Stormcloaks. I still haven't really chosen yet. To be honest, I don't particularly support either of them.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Just watch yourself.
Yes, yes. Which is why I allowed this violation of all our traditions. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Definitely should be interesting. Hey, they're all here.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
Guess I'll go sit down then. It's going to be quite funny because Ayla's actually going to try and sit down. Don't know what the game will do here because there's not enough room. And someone's going to be standing up. Come on then guys, take a seat. There's only us two here. We look proper stupid.
Take your seat. Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin.
Go on then, sit down you fools.
I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
Sorry about that folks, I had to take a call and I haven't recorded for a few days, so welcome back to the game. This is a new save, well not a new save, but this is a new start, because as you can see, I knocked somebody's glass off to begin with. I had to go back to you. Basically, when I was recording it last time I got a phone call, it was urgent, I had to go out, you get the picture. So basically, do we think the Thalmor deserves to be here? I'm actually leaning towards saying no, because I don't like the Thalmor in general. But then again, the Thalmor are allied with the Khajiit. So I might actually say, what's the harm? Besides, Tullius doesn't really want her here either.
Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around.
I agree. Let Tullius have his way on this. He'll have to give ground later.
It feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to your judgment on this. But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our side?
You know exactly... No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
To arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hoped to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
Okay. How about Riften? Although no, yeah, how about Riften?
The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threatened Ulfric's southern flank. You heard the man, Ulfric. We've made you a fair offer. Are you serious about these talks, or are you just here to posture?
I expected better from you, Dragonborn. I came here in good faith, and now it seems you help the Empire at every turn. As for you, General Tullius, I see now that Galmar was right. Talking to the Empire is just as useless as ever. If you think you can hold Markarth, you're as deluded as your Emperor when he signed away our freedom to the Thalmor. Skyrim will never again bow to your false empire. Let's go, Galmar. I should have listened to you in the first place.
You always were a fool, Ulfric. You're no better at diplomacy than you are in the battlefield.
Oh, Ben.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does it
Shut
have to
up.
do with the...
If he's right about Albert, we both have just as much to lose here, Tullius. Remember that. Now, back to the matter at hand. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it mead. These terms are still not acceptable.
I'm sure you have something in mind.
Damn right we do.
You surrender Yarmarch to us, and take Idgrod Ravencrone with you. Sorely the Builder will take over as Jarl of Morthal.
Where do these demands stop, Ulfric? Do you expect me to surrender all of Skyrim?
It seems I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide. Although I'm starting to doubt your fairness.
Now look, Ulfric.
What say you, Dragonborn?
I had a lot of respect for you at one point, but it's slowly dwindling with your kind of attitude to these talks. But I am negotiating a truce, so I agree. The Empire should turn over March.
Spoken like a true son of Skyrim. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thangvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. Jarl March will be turned over to Ulfric, with Sorley the Builder assuming the Jarlship. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Dalmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Right.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
How does that help?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in the scroll. Oda Vin, winged snow hunter.
hope this truce gives you what you need. It won't last.
Right then.
There's one more thing. We know about Parthenax, the dragon that the Greybeards have been protecting for all these years. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him.
Wait.
Until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as blades if we continued to help you.
Why does he deserve to die?